Yo, what's up, guys? It's the Chelsea Rant Man, and today I'm back with another video on the same day. The reason why I decided to upload on the second day was because I'm bored and have nothing else to do, so I thought, fuck it, why not? Now, the reason why I'm making in fact, what I'm going to be talking about is basically the reason why I don't want to bring a child into this world. Now, for the most part, I personally don't think it's a wise idea to bring a child into this world. In fact, I think with all the shit that's going on in this world, I think you would be. I'm just going to say this. I don't care if it triggers people. I think that you are selfish to bring a child into this world. Now, and in the day, it is your body, your choice. So if you want to be a selfish shit and bring a helpless, innocent child that hasn't asked to be here into this world, it's your body, your choice. I can't really say that, but in my opinion, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Right? It's just a belief. It's just an opinion. Nothing fucking matters anyway. We're all gonna die one day. If you have a child, it's gonna die one day. You're gonna die one day. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't live forever. It doesn't matter what you do. Like realistically, even I moan about I'm a virgin and all that, like I did, you know, videos ago. It doesn't matter. Like nothing fucking matters. It's just our stupid primate brains telling us what to do and taking control of us. Um, Anyway, the reason why I don't want a kid is simply down to the fact that the way the world is, right? The world is not a nice place. And I don't know, like, I don't think, I feel like if we were endangered or we didn't have the threats that we have now, I think it's understandable why you would bring a child into this world. Because, like, generally speaking, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I just burped with lemonade and I just got, oh, you know, when you burp with lemonade or something and there's a massive tingling sensation that hits your nose. Oh, Jesus Christ. Um, yeah, like I just don't see the point of bringing a child into this world. Why would I want to bring a child into this mess? Have you not seen what humanity's like now? Like even when I go outdoors, I look at it and I just think it's just fucking misery. What is the point in this? Like, do you know what I mean? You look at the world the way it is, and it ain't pretty. You know what I mean? And you look at the statistics. You know, as I explained last video to an extent, but you look at it, people were getting fatter and more obese. People were killing themselves more. There are more murderers, more homicides happening, rapes going up, sexual assaults going up against men and women. Um, like the whole world is going to shit, and you got wars in Ukraine and Russia. You got wars in Israel and Palestine. Or Palestine, or however you say it. Some people say it differently. Like, why would you want to live in a world? Why would you want to bring a child into this world? And you've got AI, you've got social media, you've got possible threats of climate change. Obviously, we'll see what happens because they say that the world's going to end in the next 10 years. Never happens, but I mean, I don't think the world's end. I think really we don't need to save the planet. We need to save ourselves and the animals that we rely on. So I don't know, like predators, or we need to increase the population of like things like grey wolves, or we need to keep honeybees, for example, to pollinate our crops. You know what I mean? You know, we need, you know, we need bovines and things like that to help, you know, to eat the grasses and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need a healthy ecosystem that we can thrive in. We need to thrive in nature. We need to protect nature on our planet, not protect the planet itself, because the planet's going to die one day anyway. But, you know, I guess if we're living here on this earth, we might as well do our best to help nature. And that's another thing as well. Now, it's a really weird one because there are many people like Elon Musk saying that we're underpopulated, but I just don't believe that. You're telling me that we can fit 8 billion people on this planet alongside billions of other species on this planet. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like we live on Mars. It's not like we have the whole planet to ourselves. We don't. We share it with other animals. Like, statistically speaking, you could fit all of us inside Texas. And you could potentially, but we would have to give up a lot. We would practically have no cars. We would literally have, we would practice, our electricity could improve, but let's be fair, nuclear energy is our only possible solution because You can't just, you need something to power the solar panels and the wind turbines. And you can't do that without some type of plant, where it be not an actual plant, but you know what I mean, like power plants, coal plants, nuclear plants. And power plants and coal plants are not good for the environment, right? Nuclear is not that bad. Nuclear gets a really bad reputation in the media and gets out, oh, it's a massive dump site and all that. It probably is in the nuclear plant, but outside it's generally not that bad. It's just the fossil fuel companies want to continue making us rely on their fuel so they can keep making profit. Reality is we could probably start building nuclear fusion tomorrow, and given the next decade, we could probably stop relying on coal and even power plants altogether. But it's not going to happen because the government are too busy with their heads arse up the bloody fossil fuel companies' asses. Combining with the fact that a lot of the COP conferences, where all these stupid celebrities, all these rich politicians go together on their private jets and they talk about how they're going to save the world. They don't do shit. They never have done. They don't care. They've got bunkers preparing for this fucking mess. They literally got bunkers, not just preparing for climate change, but for nuclear Armageddon. Like, they've got themselves ready and armed and ready. They know what's coming and they don't care because they know they'll be protected. But they're not going to tell the masses, are they? Because they don't want the masses to be awakened to find out their true intentions. They don't want to find out. They don't want to find out, because if they did, well, there'd be trouble. They would have to change their ways. They'd have to give up a lot. Most of these politicians, they need more. They need more than what they actually need. They, like us average people, we have needs. We have needs. They have greeds. That's the difference between 99% of the poorest population and the 1% richest people. And unfortunately, that is a fortunate reality. And as a comeback to why I don't want a kid, I don't want my kid growing up in a world where he has to work she has to work a shitty job for the rest of their lives, like I'm going to have to. And yet the world be more toxic, the air to be more toxic to breathe in. There's literal like plastics in our water. There's literal microplastics in our water that are shrinking our genitals. Like, there's literally doing that, like causing cancers and all sorts. It's awful, and yet the politicians do nothing to sort it out. And the thing is, I hate when you get people saying, if you're so bothered about it, why don't you do something about it? Because it's out of my reach. I can't do anything about it. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? There's 8 billion other people on this planet who don't give a fuck, mostly anyway. So why would I care? If most people I know don't give a fuck about the environment, they don't care. Like, do you know what I mean? I mean, even I'm starting not to care anymore because I'm starting to give up on life. And I look at life and I don't see it as a pretty thing. I think it's awful. Even if we didn't have environmental issues, life is still suffering. In a lot of ways, I am a nihilist, and I'm an antinatalist. I don't see the world as a pleasurable place. I mean, I guess I've got pleasures in life, but I don't know, it's just because I'm depressed and I'm anxious all the time, or I'm not sleeping correctly, but I don't know. And I'm traumatized from something during my childhood or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know really what I really have in the day. I just explain what happens and see what people say, because I can't really work things out myself, unfortunately. But yeah, like, generally speaking, I wouldn't want to bring my child in a world where they're going to breathe in toxic water and drink toxic water and breathe in toxic air. Another thing as well, which concerns me as well, if I was to have a kid, is social media. It's so bloody toxic. Like, all these celebrities, like, virtue signalling, being all woke and, saying that there's 100 genders. And I'm like, no, it isn't. There's 2 genders. You have a cock and balls or a pussy. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all there is to it. And yet these fucking stupid celebrities have to, like, counsel you. They have to do this. Like, have you not seen most of, like, celebrities' fan bases? They're fucking nuts. They're insane. They know their whole entire lives on what these celebrities do, and it's so cringe. Like, I literally have a family. My little sister literally supports Taylor Swift. An obsession with her makes me want to puke up, vomit from my bloody lungs. It's that fucking revolting to hear. I mean, in the day, it's so fucking cringe. She literally has a parasocial relationship. She might as well bloody go out with the stupid cow. Like, literally, it's so pathetic and cringe when people have parasocial relationships with celebrities. But then again, look at the world. We have social media. We're all, you know what I mean? You can't even date in real life now because unless the only time you're ever going to, like for me, if I was ever to meet a woman in real life, she's probably there working. She ain't interested in dating. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's pointless. Online dating, it's all based on external, you know. It's the world is going to shit. The world is going to shit. I don't know how people could be positive. I don't know how people could be positive. I don't know. I generally don't know how. Like, you've got to be fucking deluded and stupid and unawakened to not see how the world truly is. It's evil, mate. Like, I've taken the red pill, mate. Once I've taken the red pill, oh, Jesus Christ. Once I've taken the red pill, I'm never going back. I mean, more taking the black pill, to be fair, but you know what I mean? Same fucking thing. Like, do you know what I mean? The world is a very toxic place. It ain't nice, and that's why I'll never bring a kid into this world, because we're overpopulated anyway. We're overpolluting our planet. We're doing everything. We're killing all our wildlife. We're basically going mental. You know, you've got mental health issues going up. You've got so much like misinformation in the news now. Like, I don't even watch the news anymore. You know, like you probably get a lot of climate deniers saying, "Oh yeah, but people who listen to the news believe in climate change and all that." I'm like, bro, I've seen the statistics. I go online. Like, I haven't seen anything to support your claims. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're chatting shit. But I mean, don't get me wrong, if I see evidence that climate change is not caused by humans, then all right, sure. But I've done the research from what I can see, even on uncensored websites like DuckDuckGo on a VPN, and I still can't find any evidence for it. So whatever they're saying is bollocks, pretty much. At least it's unproven. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Why I won't choose to have a child, because I wouldn't want to bring my child into this mess, because it is a mess of a world we live in, and our parents had it way easier being brought up. They didn't have social media. They weren't forced to grow up so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, kids could be kids. Now you get so many parents smothering their kids. I got smothered. You know what I mean? Where it's just, don't touch that, you might get germs, or something. Kids are gross. Let kids be kids, man. Let kids get into fights. Let kids hurt themselves. Let them learn at a young age. And when they get older, they don't have to go through that fucking toxic cycle like I do. Because I don't at my age. And I don't help myself. Obviously, I don't. But I don't know. I don't know how to be a grown up because I wasn't taught to. And this is the problem. This is why I won't bring a kid into this world. Because, I mean, if I did bring it to, I would tell him the hard truth, or her the hard truth of this world. You know, I wouldn't lie to someone just to please them. I hate those people, the people who are too nice. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, I was that guy when I was a teenager. I remember always holding doors open for women and hoping that I would get, like, do you know what I mean? Now I'm just like, whatever now. Like, do you know what I mean? If you ain't going to shag me, you ain't going to shag me. I don't give a fuck. I'll move on. I don't need shag. I've got Pornhub. I don't need any of that stuff. But yeah, with the way the world is going, why would I want to bring a kid into this mess? I mean, a lot of people get angry at me in the comments, probably. Not like I get many views anyway, but yeah, that's all I've got to say, really.